All right, you know what it is, baby. It's motherfucking Diggin Deep, the hottest podcast in the West Coast. Yo, if you straight up, yo, man, I got some special guests for y'all. These guys are the fucking hottest artists coming up, man. Straight out of South Van. South Van, stand up. Yo,
South Van, stand up.
You know what? These guys are so hot. I'm gonna have to let them do their own fucking intro. Yo, take the mic, boys.
Hey. My name is Mark, but you may know me as Graveheart. I'm a rapper from South Van, and I represent the slope. Let's go, baby.
What's good? My name's Adam. People call me MdKnight. I'm an audio engineer. And yeah, man, just happy to be here, yo. Like,
straight up.
Yo,
nice,
grateful
man.
for the experience.
Well,
bro.
dude, I was fucking excited for this, man.
Yeah.
It's so trippy because, like, we all went to, like, the same high school, but, like, we did, like, we all had, like, our own thing going on, you know what I mean? So it's trippy to see that, like, y'all are putting us on the map, you know what I mean? Stand up, you know? Woo. South Van, stand up, baby.
South
Yo.
Van. SV4L, bro. That's
so,
it.
like, you guys started off the scene in, like, 2018. Well, I know Mark. 2018, like Spotify.
2017.
2017.
But 2018, definitely for Spotify.
Yeah.
That was like the rebrand, right? So like, I went by like Malice before.
Mm.
So for the first project, me and Adam got together. It was the first thing we ever worked on together.
Yeah. We were just learning, dude. We were literally like, all right, let's make music.
Straight out.
So yeah, it was our.
What made you guys like do the switch? Like what was that turning point? You know what I mean? Like, what made it like, fuck this, I'm gonna just pursue music? Because obviously, like, we all graduated around the same years, like, you know, 2011, 2012, 2013, 14, you know what I mean? So then you guys started popping off the scene.
That's a long list of
years.
Right?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But, like, after that, it was, like, 3 years, you know what I mean? And then, boom, all of a sudden, you guys are going fucking hard, grinding, you know, like, putting out music, doing your fucking thing, you know, just, like, pursuing it. Like, so, like, you guys definitely had to have gone through, like, a certain, period in your life where you're like, fuck, let's fucking do this because we're made for this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's like earned over time, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple of moments in my life where I was like, oh, okay, I have to do something creative with it, or it's not gonna work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when we dropped like our first track as like Graveheart, right? Like after the name change and everything, like I went through a breakup.
Yeah.
And it was like a 5-year-long relationship. It was like the worst thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, just like first kind of heartbreak.
Oh, no, yeah, I feel you. I've gone through that, yeah.
And then I just linked with MdKnight, and we'd been making like music for a while now. We'd attempted it and everything, and like we're getting like kind of positive reception.
Yeah. We
dropped Friends, and like that's like my most played song.
2018, right?
Yeah, 2018, bro.
Yo, man. Yeah, that's actually when I found out about you guys. Like, homeboy Sylvester, he was like, yo, do you remember Mark and Adam? Those guys are making music. I was like, no shit. So yeah, we're getting baked at his place. Yo, this is real story. We're getting baked at his place. This guy just starts playing the shit. I'm like, what the fuck, yo? These guys are actually pretty fucking good.
Oh yeah.
Yo, legit. I'm like, yo, okay, these guys are coming up with something. Boom, 2019, you guys come out with 911 or 911.
Yeah.
And then you're like 9021. No, I got that California magic. I was like, bro, where the fuck is this guy coming up with these bars? Like with the beat, along with the beat, like it just flowed. You know what I mean? You guys had like this. Okay, like these guys have something going, you know? You guys got this sound going. Now 2020, bro, 3 years in a row, man. You guys like went bang, 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 like fucking up the all right, you guys are fucking up the industry, you know what I mean? Someone put you guys on the map, you know? Y'all are fucking doing some crazy shit. So like, what like got you like just going hard, you know? Because like music, you know, like a lot of people get into music and they're like, there's just so many people doing music and like, you know, sometimes like, you feel like you're not getting the right views or you're not, it's just like not there, you know, but like what kept you guys going?
Man, it was just like, I asked one of my old buddies doing music, right? Like, he goes by Jay Moses, but his name is Josh. I met him outside of Real Love and like just music was not working, right?
Yeah.
Like it was just like, I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. And then he was like, just stay consistent.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it. It's not going to go anywhere if I'm not consistent with it. If I'm not working with the same people, like building it from the ground up. And like when we did, we just incrementally saw like more and more wins.
Yeah.
It was like, oh shit, there's momentum to this. It isn't like a drop a killer song and you blow up. It's like, nah, you gotta get your specific area to believe in you.
Yeah.
Right? And like I want that. I don't want to blow up.
Yeah.
Right? Like I want like, you know, like I want
Yeah.
that recognition from the hood kind of thing.
Oh yeah, because then you look back at it. You know what I mean? And when you look back at it, you're like, holy fuck! Like I did all this. Like all these reps. Like you know what I mean? It mattered. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and you realize like, oh, all these shortcuts. Like it's all bullshit. Because like when you know, there's no such thing as shortcuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, like for you, Adam, for instance, man, like you're not like very like you're not vocal out there. You know, you're not like trying to make a scene, but you're making the beats. Like you're like in the background, and you're like low key, like you know, just releasing fire, and like you like we were talking on the car earlier, and you're like, yeah, man, it's like college shit wasn't working out, yada yada yada. So there must have been like a point where I went through this shit in college where I was like, okay, fuck this, I'm gonna just do this. You know what I mean? So like you probably went through some shit like that too, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like, man, I don't want to say I wasted a lot of time in college and shit.
Yeah.
Because like I met some cool people and I made some friends and shit.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I was just studying a bunch of stuff that wasn't really interesting me at the time. It was just kind of like, all right, you're taking classes.
Yeah.
Just to keep parents happy and shit too.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, man, I don't know. I took a break from like school and I was like, all right, if I'm gonna do something, might as well do something that I want to do. Like, something that I'm passionate about. And I was like, music, that never changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to school, went to Douglas for audio engineering program.
Yeah.
Shout out MTD. Real ones.
Nice.
Yo, shout out that studio too, though.
MTD.
Yeah.
MTD Studios.
Man, hey, if anybody wants to get into music and wants to take a program for it, like
we'll put the link out right here.
Yeah,
right here.
I recommend
anywhere here. Anywhere. Right there.
Just any direction, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, that and then. So I started learning how to engineer. I was a beat maker.
Mm-hmm.
I was mostly making beats for myself, or just like, yo, this is cool. Let me add this. Like it was just experimentation.
Yeah.
I went to school, and then that showed me like, oh, I can engineer. Like engineering's a thing. I can provide a service for people.
Yeah.
Like, I can record them. I can mix them. I can master them.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then, so pretty much after, or no, even during the time that I was going to that program, that's when he hit me up. Like the summertime.
Yeah.
He hit me up in the summertime. He's like, yo, you make music? I make music. Let's make music, right? So
how'd you guys even find out you guys, like how did you guys know? Did you guys know each other from before?
We knew each other before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then, like, it was just, we never, like, linked up.
And it was actually through Nigeria as well, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So, like,
I was
now
taking some bullshit.
Yeah.
We were taking some bullshit.
Yeah. So, like,
I think we were all just taking some bullshit.
Classic, bro.
Yeah, so, like, we just started talking, and, like, yeah, I showed him, like, some of my early beats. I don't know if you remember your track.
Yeah.
Yo, so are my songs.
Yeah, you know, like, one song at a time.
So when you guys think of songs together, like, how do you guys like think of the beat, and like how do you guys think of like what the lyrics you guys like? Is it just like you make a beat and then boom, this guy just spits it because he's got it kind of deal, or
for
like
the most part, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I'll make a beat
Shit.
and like
that's fucking sick.
within maybe 3-5 seconds, maybe a little more actually. You know if you can flow on it or not.
Yeah.
So it's with like Island off of M3, by the way. I was so close to not showing him that beat. Like I was really close to not showing that beat. And I was like, yo, I have this beat. I think we were like,
why didn't you want to show it to him?
I don't know. I was just like, I
You
didn't think much
overthinking
of
it?
it. I didn't
Oh,
think
yeah,
much of it.
yeah.
I was like, oh, it's just another beat, you know?
You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Actually never know, like, what another artist sees in, like, your art. Right?
Yeah.
Like, the potential of it.
Yeah.
Like, there was something about that.
You're the
like,
missing piece, basically, of what he thought was
Yeah.
like a waste.
No,
kind of.
that's the perfect way.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fucking cool.
Well, one man's trash is another man's
Yeah,
treasure. Right?
yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
like literally that in action.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I think we were 6 songs deep, something like that. Like the project for the most part was already like, we had songs already.
Yeah.
But I showed him that beat. Instantly he started like flowing on it. He was like freestyling. And he's like, we looked at each other like, yeah, this is your beat. Do what you want.
Yeah, straight up, yo.
Yeah.
And it was the craziest intro too. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, like, dude, I can believe, like, yo, it's so trippy. I noticed you outside. You were just like, we were just talking about some shit, and then you started rapping about that word. I was like, holy fuck, this guy just has it in him. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, like,
Like, can you just like pick up words and like for me, like, I guess like this whole podcasting thing, like talking, like that shit's all like natural to me. But like I noticed you took a word and turned it into a piece of art. It was trippy. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's a beautiful way to describe like my job. Like,
Yeah,
you
no,
know, like,
that's I feel like that's
Yeah.
what like lyricists or like artists in general are. They just take like a bunch of words and turn it into art.
I think what I really enjoy is the flip, right? It's just like how can you take this thing and change the perspective?
Yeah.
And then like you were talking to me about changing perspective, right? Like,
Yeah.
just like whether it's a mindset or just a word as it exists, like I could say hammer and be like hammer, like and it, like give it that intonation, give it like that swag, and then it changes.
It's kind of like so like that's like some Eminem shit, you know, like how you like read the dictionary and kind of like, you know.
Oh, bro,
do you read dictionaries like that?
Yo, like I used to read a ton as a kid though.
Yeah.
Like I remember like bringing home thesauruses for no reason.
Yeah.
Right, and then
I didn't know that.
Yo,
fuck?
shout out Mr.Farey.
Oh, Mr.
Like
Farey,
when I was
wherever
like,
you are.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Actually, no.
Yeah, shout him out. Shout him out.
Mr.Farey.
Mr. Farey, you are a G.
Absolutely G. Like I would not be where I am without Mr.Farey. Like,
he gave you a bunch of thesauruses or some shit.
No, straight up. Yeah, like the story behind this is sick. Like, well, like it starts like really bad. Like my aunt, she like committed suicide.
Oh, I'm not sorry to hear that, bro.
And yeah, it was a tough time.
Yeah.
It was like right at the tail end of like grade 12 for me, and then basically what had happened was I really didn't want to go to school. Like I mean, like you know jail. Like everybody in this room's from jail.
Yeah, basically.
Basically, and it's like it's right across the graveyard.
Holy fuck, yeah, basically, what trip.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Heaven hell runs, yo.
Yeah. Oh no, actually, that's a bad memory.
It doesn't even, honestly, it's not even a bad memory because honestly, I never ran it, so I don't know.
He's like on his bike.
I live right there. I'll go for a fucking snack. You know what I mean?
Yo, yeah, that's 100%. Wait, what was I talking about?
Mr. Farey.
Oh yeah, yo, Mr. Farey.
Like
I remember,
like it's grade 12.
Yeah, so I remember the times that I would come to class. Like I was his TA.
Yeah.
Right, and like I was supposed to help him like mark homework and shit.
Yeah.
I remember like him giving me a stack of like vocab sheets to mark, and I ended up just taking every word in that vocab list and like making it a rap, right? And like I thought he would be like kind of mad that I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
But he was like, "Yo, you should keep doing this." Fuck. And I was like, "Oh, alright."
You seen it?
Yeah. So I was like, "Cool."
You just rocked with it.
Yeah.
And you've been
Shout
going.
out Mr. Farey.
Yeah, you've been going ever since.
The thing about Mr. Farey, he was like a music guy too. I remember he had like.
Well, what did he teach exactly? I've never.
Oh, English, bro.
English 12.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he was a music guy, and like he.
In the back of his class, bro.
Yeah, he had like this board, and then he would like pin, like concert tickets to them, and it was like full. Like it went to like Roger Waters, so like Pink Floyd and shit, to like hip hop shows.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
so he got lit.
Yeah.
Oh, straight.
Yeah.
You could tell. You could
tell he did some coke.
Yo, damn, bro.
I don't know.
I was like that.
I think he was a
No,
psychopath.
I know. Other ain't bad. People
You
do stuff,
definitely
whatever.
smoke weed. I
Yeah,
guarantee
for
it.
sure.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, like a lot of fucking. Now that I realize a lot of people probably smoked weed. You know, as teachers. I mean, fuck. How the fuck do you like deal with high school kids, especially jail?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, dude.
You me and all those songs.
Yeah.
Well,
Yo,
you guys
jail
are.
kids, bro.
Well, I don't know. You guys are like. I don't know. I think you guys are pretty like. Well, you weren't always into music. I remember you were always listening to that band or like some shit like that, right?
Yeah, just playing like instruments and stuff.
Is that how the whole beat thing started?
Yeah, pretty much. Or like I think in grade 10. Do you remember Miss McMillan? Like the old music teacher.
Fuck, bro.
No.
No.
Shit.
I never took any of these fucking music classes.
I think she was only there for like a year and a bit. But anyways, like she had a class where it was like I forget what it's called, bro, but like media composition or something like that, or like so pretty much we would be on computers and we would be like making beats and like playing around with music and shit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where it was like, oh, okay, there's a way to produce. There's a way to, like beat making is a thing.
Yeah.
But
Like, do you like fuck with the like NPCs? That's what they're called, right?
Yeah.
Shit like that. You do all that shit.
Yeah, I don't usually do that.
Yeah.
But it's a fun way to make music.
Yeah,
That's for
straight
sure.
up.
Because it's like it's an instrument, you know.
Yeah.
Like keyboard and mouse.
It's like input. Like,
yeah, you can actually play it.
Yeah.
Like keyboard and mouse is like it gets a job done, and like you can make some pretty fucking cool like things. Like what's his name? Nick Mira. Yeah. He's pretty much like keyboard and mouse, and he makes some fire shit.
Like a fucking orchestra, but he's like modern day orchestra type shit.
Yeah.
Right? Oh
like
shit, that's serious.
Dude. It's like an instrument, dude.
So he's just shitting on all these violinists. I'm just kidding. But
Easy.
He could beat like.
That'd be wild, actually.
Well, technically, he could play like 20 fucking instruments on a computer all at once, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
It's computers, man. Like I don't know, music today and making music today is like
a next level thing.
It's next level.
Yeah.
And like just the fidelity of what you can create has never been this high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back then you'd be like handicapped with the equipment you have. Now you can do anything.
Yeah.
You have no excuse to not make what you want to make.
Yeah.
So
no excuses.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
The possibilities are endless, basically, right?
Yeah. Dude, I've seen like things happen with music. You hear like a whack ass rapper like really succeed.
Yeah.
They have like a unique voice.
Uh-huh.
You don't really fuck with them at first, and then they grow into something that is a mainstay in hip hop.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, he's been around, he's been putting in that work, and you love him.
Yeah.
Like sometimes sounds that like you think would never
Bro.
fly.
There was this guy on Adam 22 or No Jumper. Fuck, I forgot who this rapper was, but like he was like saying like, oh my music is like my music is like meant for people with ADHD, like it changes like, and I forgot what the fuck this guy's name was, but he literally sounds like a mouse. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
fuck.
465 AR or something.
Yeah, 655 AR.
Yeah, bro. That's exactly that's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
That's
but you can find a path in anything. It's like no excuses. Like
ego.
Put something
if you
out
can
there.
go hard like that, bro. Like if you can go like
Ego hard.
Yo, man, that's
some gang
fuck,
shit.
that's some wild shit.
He was saying something like he was spitting.
No, yeah, he was actually like,
He was spitting.
he was saying some.
He's got bars.
Yeah,
I actually have no clue. I got a rap genius that shit.
Yeah, when you like when you actually see the lyrics, like he's saying some hard shit.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
he's saying
you
some hard
see
shit.
his lyrics,
Yeah, like he has a genius, I think, where
Oh,
they
no
like
shit.
deconstruct his
bro.
shit.
It was just I have ADHD. I didn't enjoy it one bit, to be honest. But like I was like, okay, respect. This guy's made it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
With a fucked up name and a fucked up fucking style, but you know it works, right? Just like what Mark said, right? I
Yeah.
guess if you got the bars, you got the bars, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, speaking of bars, bro, let's talk about that pork and rice bar. Fuck, bro.
Oh,
Hey.
Yo, man, that line was just like, that's it. All right, game, like, fuck it, rap game's done.
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
it,
bro.
man.
Thank you so much.
Hold on, shout out to anybody that's ever eaten at LNG or like any of those bubble tea spots. Pork and rice, baby. Get baked during high school. You know what it is. Pork and rice.
Yo, straight up.
pork and rice.
Pork and rice. OG, actually certified hood classic.
Hood classic.
Certified hood classic.
Yeah.
Whether it's from LNG or Greenleaf, fuck it. Pork and rice is the shit.
Yeah.
It's like your struggle food gets you
And
anything, bro.
it's kills, man. I can't even say it's struggle food.
Yeah, actually, it's so kills.
Bro, okay, so how the fuck were you just like listening to a song and you're like, I'm gonna fucking rap about pork and rice?
I think it's like a relatable experience for anybody that came from JO. If you come from that, like I really wanted to make this project about like
The hood.
the place that I'm from,
Okay.
and like have actual bars in it that like pertain
Yeah.
to physical locations that
Yeah.
like we frequent, right? Like that we're in.
Yeah.
Like, and that's all I remember from high school, man. Like just being with my friends, playing cards at Pork and Rice. Like we played Big Two.
Yeah.
At LG.
Yeah.
And then like and just eat Pork and Rice, and it was just the sickest thing.
Super nostalgic.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we've come a long way from that. you
Yeah.
know?
That's the
like
line.
the-
That's the fucking
yeah.
line, man.
Came a long way from Pork and Rice.
Yo, but I would mind going back there and eat some pork and rice.
Absolutely.
Yo, after?
Yo, right. We had it back to the
Yeah, we headed back to the hood. We could do the fucking pork and rice shit, man. Bro, you go hard with your bars, man. Like, fuck. What about that, oh man, that, I got a dinner date with Destiny and I'm finishing it in her mouth. Holy
Yeah.
buddy. I was at the gym. I was like, no, that's it. I can't even fucking work out anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How did you think of that shit, bro? Like, how
I
do you
think-
even think of this shit, man?
I think it's like the build up. You know, like I've always been a fan of the build up.
Yeah.
And like I want to it's literally just you placing the building blocks until the mountain is here. And that's all Guapo is.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're just climbing up the mountain and you gotta end it with like one statement. And the one statement is I'm finishing in her mouth, bro. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just like
That's
I'm
nice.
in love with
I felt
creating that.
I felt
you know?
that line.
So it's like, yeah, there you go. I want to make you feel it. I want to build up to it and let you know.
Yeah.
Really?
Felt nice. Felt real nice.
Wait,
No, but legit, dude. Like that was a pretty fire line. Like you're straight bars, dog.
Thank you,
Like
man.
you bring like I don't know. It's nostalgic. You know what I mean? And I feel like people should just like rap about that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of all this like I got money this. You know what I mean? Machine
Yeah.
guns that. Yo, you're like real shit, bro. Like good for you guys, man. For reals, man. You guys are putting us on the putting South Van on the
Sir.
map. Like legit. I'm like straight fanboying right now. This sounds sus. Just kidding.
No, it's good. It's good. Like, yo, like, the one thing I would say is if, like, you know an artist and you, like, fuck with their shit, let them know. Like, let them
yeah.
know, support them, and, like, be there for an artist. Because you just, like, you don't even know what that means to them.
Yeah.
Like, I would have not made it this far with MdKnight.
Yeah.
Like, and continued on it. Like, it's expensive to do music.
Oh,
and,
fuck
like,
yeah.
you know, like, it takes time. You could be working. You
Yeah.
could be, like, going to school and, like, really, like, you know,
Doing
doing
something
else.
yeah, something else.
Right? And just support the people you got around you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And you get so far.
Straight up. So how does it feel? Like you guys probably have like some fans or like people just hitting you up. Is it like trippy? You're like holy fuck, because like even for myself, like I've only been doing this day, like I said, day 26, but like it's trippy to like have people like give me feedback. You know, like
Oh, yeah.
you guys are probably like holy crap, like this is pretty trippy, hey?
You know what's crazy, though? Like I could tell you're just a genuinely nice guy, right? And, like, people just support you off of that as well. Like, then you produce quality content.
Yeah.
And then it's like, holy shit, this guy's on something.
Yeah.
Like, people have to genuinely like you, and, like, you have to be a bright energy.
Yeah.
You have to be something, like,
Yeah, for sure.
that, like, people enjoy being around.
Yeah.
That momentum is sick.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I completely understand. Like, people, like, hit me up on IG, and they're like, yo, holy fuck, you've just gotten so much better. And I'm like, I'm just doing what you supported me doing back then.
Yeah.
You told me to go do this.
Do you feel like it puts more like accountability on you guys? Like oh, these guys believe in me. Like now I gotta go hard. You know
For
what I mean?
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's dope because it's like when you see the feedback that you get, it's like keep going.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is, man.
Yeah, that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
That's what life is, man. It's all about little reps. These little reps. And,
Yes.
it's like the fucking gym, you know? You put these fucking reps together, bro.
Yep.
Eventually, these fucking
Yo,
biceps turn into fucking mountains, buddy.
Yo, straight
No,
up.
but legit.
No, I love that. I love that.
It's an analogy.
Yeah,
For sure.
actually.
Consistency over everything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there'll be days where it's like, oh man, like this ain't it. Like that. I guess I'm a little too hard on myself.
Yeah.
When it comes to that.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh well, that's the thing. I feel like
Reps.
with beats, bro. It's like with fuck, man. Making beats is like that's some next level shit. It takes a lot of patience. Like you gotta really like tolerate listening to the same shit over and over again.
yeah,
I feel you know what I mean. Like
Bro, I can't even do that.
yeah, man. You probably go like. Are there days where like I feel like if I was listening to the same beat over, I start going nuts. You know what I mean? So like that's fucking grinding, man. You like that's
yeah, and you never know how it's gonna. Like, I could make a beat for Grave, and I don't know if he's gonna fuck with it or not. But like, you just keep making beats. I think the main thing is to like try and finish.
Yeah.
Finish a beat, start something,
Mm.
and then yeah, man, it's all about reps, yo.
Yeah.
It really is the gym, yo.
yeah.
Straight up, even with reps.
You gotta finish your set, bro. You
Yeah.
know?
like,
Yeah,
I'm sure you-
basically.
when you write, right,
Mhm.
do you go with that mindset of like, all right, I'm gonna try and finish, or like, how does
When I write, it's very momentary, right? It's like it requires like I need to like I you have to pull like inner motivation to go finish something, right? Like,
Yeah.
and just like nah, I believe there's potential. Like you're just incrementally building potential
Mhm.
with every bar that you add.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh wait, this is closer to complete.
Yeah.
And you don't want to stop chasing that. So like that's how I end like go through verses. Like I just like start with one line that might have potential, then continue adding.
Yeah.
And then you have like something.
Art.
Yeah.
Art.
Yeah. And that's the same with beats though. That's the same with like engineering, mixing like an entire project, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's changes over time that like you believe in the final product.
Uh-huh.
Like what you can hear that from like as soon as you hear a beat, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I know what a song when I'm rapping over this would sound like.
Yeah.
I see the potential. So like let's go for it.
Does it ever drive you nuts? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Obsession.
Absolutely.
Like you're just like this little thing. Because I've done like little projects here and there. Where like there's just like this little like it's like something like that, just putting shit together, shit like that. But there's always that little fucking thing that just drives you nuts, and like do you lose sleep over basically? Yeah, do you lose sleep over like making music sometimes, or you just because your mind's just running? You know what
Absolutely. Like almost the entirety of this project, like I was up at like 5 a.m. I wouldn't sleep like until
Yeah.
like 1 a.m. Right?
Yeah.
And like it was just me writing on like a whiteboard and just drawing ideas. And like I'm just like, yeah, this is what I want. This is what I want. Knight definitely loses sleep over this. Like he was
for
on
sure.
the grind, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know.
The beat, man, on the grind, bro.
Yeah.
How many hours do you put on a beat?
It depends, yo. Like sometimes there'll be beats where it just
Like total hours in like one beat.
Sometimes I can like. Sometimes I'll make a beat in like half an hour. Maybe
Oh,
even
what?
faster. But then there'll be beats where I'm like, all right, like yeah, like kind of like writing. You see the potential in it. So, all right, let me be more like intentional with my shit. You know what I mean? Like you're more selective about the sounds that you use, I guess.
Yeah.
But and that could be maybe like 2 hours or more.
So you probably like appreciate music at a different level, just because like as a like me, I feel like if you're a music engineer, you see it at a different angle. Like for me at least, I see the song as a whole song. For you, you're looking at the beat and you're like looking at it in depth from the beat, like how they did it. You're imagining in your head, you're probably seeing what the fuck they're doing on the computer, right?
Yo, straight up, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm like, kind of sucks because I can't listen to music the
Really?
same way I did.
Is that
what I mean?
in a bad way?
Well, no, I mean it's good and bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
It's bad
imagine
because-
if like you if you understood how magic worked. Like you know like magic tricks?
Yeah.
Like if you understand how they're done,
Yeah.
you kind of lose that initial like glow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Except for when I'm high. When I listen to shit high,
Like high
it's
as
fun. Like you can just experience.
off weed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And or.
And
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Psilocybin, let's go.
Psilocybin, baby.
Feds might be watching. I don't want to say too much, bro.
Psilocybin. Speaking of,
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
that shit helps.
I was heavily involved in this project.
And the whole
Yeah. Shout out to Soju Peach Soju. Official sponsor
of the whole project.
Pretty much, bro. Like, shout out Soju Peach. Every time, yo, Hash. Shout out our videographer, Hash. Yo. Every time, like the first night he met MdKnight, right?
Oh, dude.
He brought Peach Soju.
Okay.
Like, it's just like a generally
just like,
accepted
yo.
thing.
I'm like, what is this? Soju.
That's what you guys do. Like drink in the stew.
Sometimes I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys get lit in the stew, or like do you guys try to get tuned in, or like because I know for me, if I like got lit and did a podcast, I just sound like such a drunk. Like that New Year's fucking podcast I did, I just sounded like a fucking. I watched it like holy shit, I sounded hammered.
I'll tell you, and I can like corroborate. Like fucking, I made 911
Yeah,
faded as fuck.
that was a sick track.
Yeah.
That was actually 911. That's like I told you how I like listened to that whole shit, right? 911 is when I knew, like, I was like, "Oh, like this guy's got fucking bars, you know?"
Oh, yo, thanks.
Because like when Friends came out, I'm like, okay, this guy's on. Like, we were talking about this. You were on to something, but like, dude, when you turned on that 911, I'm like, okay, this guy's got bars. Like once they have like once you threw in that like I guess Travis Scott, like I guess Tory Lane, like that turn up factor in it, I was like, well, okay, this is it. So like
It was more of a sprint instead
it's
of
more
like
of a sprint.
yeah.
So would you say like you guys are settled into like this style, or like are you guys always trying to like expand, like trying to look at like different angles of like sound? You know what I mean? Like, or would you say like this is more you guys' niche?
I'd say
I think it's an existing niche, right? And like you get to push the boundaries of whatever you create because like you just want to fucking one up yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like going back to the analogy of the gym, right? Like you're not gonna always stick at the same weight.
Yeah.
And try and push a different one.
Yeah.
You know? And like I think you're gonna get bored first and foremost. So if you're not having fun doing music, you're not going to do music.
Yeah.
So just exploring and finding new places and like trying like I'm pretty sure that 64.5 like AR guy.
Yeah.
What style is that shit?
I have no clue. But like, how did he arrive at that voice?
Yeah.
He didn't immediately be like, yeah, this is it, bro. Like, you know?
Unless he was like just fucking on lean or some shit. Just and then his buddy's like, yo, that's straight fire. You should record it.
That starts recording.
He was already
It's like,
recording.
yo,
He's like, stop. Like, you know? And just like, let me mix this.
Yo, throw tune on that. Throw some auto tune on.
How much?
What would you label your genre or your niche? Like hip hop or like it's? I feel like it's its own thing, man. You know what I mean?
I think it's weird. Like I would try.
You guys ever think that shit? Or
yeah, I would try to like classify it as like kind of trap, but like it's like pop trap.
Pop trap.
But like dark pop trap. Like I think
dark
like,
pop
weird.
trap.
Yeah. It's hard to like, I don't know, because like hip hop and rap, it's like this huge thing now. Like when you have best rap artists, you can talk about Young Thug and you can talk about J. Cole.
Yeah.
And you'd be right on both.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like
Young Thug is a genius. By the way, Young Thug is a genius. Actual like inspiration for me.
Young Thug is a genius. Young Thug is a fucking he's a G.
And he was a marketing genius too.
No, that's what I mean. That's like he was a marketing genius.
Yeah.
Like he was the guy rocking the skirts and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody thought
stick, bro.
Everybody thought he was like gay and shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, mans was on Reddit though, like doing
Okay.
AMAs and shit, or like not maybe
AMAs?
not an AMA.
What's an AMA?
Like it's an Ask Me Anything. So basically, like someone of like a celebrity or like a really well known doctor or something or someone who's gone through like a traumatic event or like a war, right? They'll get up on Reddit, start a thread where like it's literally Ask Me Anything, and they'll give you like real ass answers.
Yeah.
And like, dude, there's some threads about like mafia bosses.
Yeah.
Or like mafia bosses who've left the life.
Yeah.
And like they're so fucking interesting to read, bro.
Do like artists go on Reddit to like market the shit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then like it's just a whole like thread of people that are like critiquing you and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could.
I've done like I've like been on Reddit a few times, but like not ever deeply into it. And I noticed like people use Reddit to like hype themselves up, or like even like with stocks like pump and dumps and shit like that. People do that fucking shit.
Yeah.
Or just like random shit. Like so like basically Young Thug came up from
not from Reddit, but like he was using that as like another avenue, right? Like
that's a pretty cool avenue. Maybe I should look into that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Do you guys use the Reddit right now?
Yo, like I basically have, so I think like off Mariposa, my second project.
Yeah.
I submitted.
That was where the sour the cabbage.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch Kids. Yeah. Okay.
I remember submitting. Oh, actually, wait. I remember submitting Trance. And like Trance is the first song off of like Mariposa.
Yeah.
And like arguably like one of the hardest. Yeah. And someone like replied to it, and then they were like, "Yo, we're reviewing your shit. Tune in." Like, and like I went to YouTube, I tuned in, and like they gave it like a super positive review. And like this person was like not someone local, like it was like a completely different place, and like you kind of need that too.
Yeah.
You kind of need to know, like, hey, even if removed from my area, are people yes manning me?
Yeah.
Or is my music objectively good? Right?
Yeah.
So like that's kind of like a nice use for it.
Oh shit.
Right?
Yo, Abdul. Reddit. We gotta get on that shit, buddy. That's pretty smart. I never knew about these like little thread things. Like,
Yeah.
And so like, is like, do people use that platform along with like SoundCloud and shit like that? Like, is that how people pop off? Because like, how do rappers pop off? Like, I don't know, like, because all these rappers like pop off and like it's just like always these like random rappers, like, you know, it's not the greatest sounding rap, but like somehow popped off. Like, how the fuck does that shit work, man?
I think
I never understood that shit.
all you have to do to pop is to demonstrate marketability. If you can be marketed and you can sell a product, you're fucking golden, bro. You're golden. Like if they put like a puffer on you and like you're rocking it and like you have a wave,
Yeah.
you've demonstrated that you can build a wave.
Yeah.
Like they want you.
Yeah.
They want to profit off of you. You're basically just selling yourself, right?
Like a hooker. Yeah.
Right.
Kinda.
Exactly.
Like,
Nah,
whatever.
like,
It is what it is.
it's different. It's different.
Slangin Dick. Who wants this dick appointment?
Gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
That's fucking.
Yo, bro.
I ain't slanging dick.
That's
I'm just
wild.
kidding.
That's like a slap. Don't.
No, pause. We're gonna put a big pause on that. Probably delete that part. Just kidding.
Real.
So
Don't cut that shit.
so you post like beats on Reddit as well. Like, is there a different platform for that?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
Reddit's dope because it's like anything you want or that you're interested in,
Yeah.
you can like follow these like subreddits.
Yeah.
So like you can really curate your feed to like show you what you want to see, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's dope. The thing about like the reviews and shit is like you get people like in the States, you know, like just somewhere else than here listening to your shit, and it's like it's dope that they're giving that feedback. Like, yo, they fuck with this over there, you know.
Yeah.
So
Do you guys recognize that, like different areas, like cater to different like sounds? You know what I mean? And do you guys like put that towards your music at all, or?
I think like the sound environments, or like you know locational. I don't know, sound catered for a particular like place.
Yeah.
Like
Like, do you guys reckon? Like, do you
I
guys?
think you do too, though, right? Like if I said like, hey, Bay Area music, you already have like a picture of what it could be.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like
Old school Bay Area music.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Or if I say like Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hear Texas. I don't know. Is Lil Nas X from that?
I hear more guitar,
I hear like
more bandy stuff,
I hear like leaned out, like
Oh.
scissor music.
like South
Yeah.
South, like
Southern
Paul
shit.
Wall.
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yo, exactly, right?
Yeah.
So like I think it's like building off of the expectations of what a sound like should sound like, right?
Yeah.
And like I don't know, people just relate to it, right?
Would you say Vancouver has its own sound?
No,
Right?
no. I think there's like really good talent in the city that doesn't sound like each other. Like it's not like Toronto.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. I was just gonna compare that to Toronto because Toronto, like a lot of the rappers have like a similar sound to it, you know.
Yeah.
Tory Press, like you know, they have that way of like talking and like the way they of expressing. I don't know.
Yeah.
They have their style, but like
I don't think it's necessarily wrong either,
no, nothing wrong with that.
right? Like it's so sick to have like that regional feel to it,
Yeah.
right? Because then like
Yeah.
everybody paints their own picture of this, like oh, like for Toronto, it's like it's a dark, gritty place, man. Like it's sad,
Cold.
it's cold. Like you
Yeah.
can feel that in Drake's music. You can feel like dark, like energy in Tory's music.
Yeah.
But you also feel like yo in the summer, like
It's vibing.
when those slow jams come out and like when
Mhm.
when like you hear that like reggaeton beat,
Yeah.
like you understand that Toronto has that aspect to it
Yeah.
as well, right? So painting that picture is like everything, bro.
Yeah. So right here, out here, it's just basically open lane, right?
Yeah,
It's
bro.
free for all right now.
That's what I want to do with like South Vancouver. I want to frame it in a way that is indicative of what it really is,
Yeah.
but also like give that spin on it,
No, I see that, bro.
right?
Yeah. Because like that's what stood out to your music was like fuck, like I couldn't put a genre to it. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, this guy has bars, but like he like he has this melodic sound to him. You know what I mean? Is this like that's why I asked? Like, is there a Vancouver sound? Because like I feel like fuck, you're putting South Pat on the map so hard that you're making the sound right.
Yeah.
Like there's Manila Grey. I see like I can't say you guys have like similar sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No, but like you guys like neither you got your guys' style represents the whole Vancouver music industry. I guess you could call it right. It's pretty fucking broad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's quite a there's quite a lot of artists. Like I
Oh no, for sure. There's definitely a lot of artists, but like
yeah.
no one out here is like focusing on this one sound. You know what I mean? It's crazy because everybody's it's like everybody's got their own sound. You know?
Yeah.
And that's what makes like Van like so much more unique.
Oh, it's powerful as fuck.
You know, there might not be any artists that are popping off like Tory and Drake out here, but like in terms of sound, there's like so much different like music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
there's something for everyone. For sure.
Man.
For sure.
Like out in Maple Ridge and all that shit. There's Mercules or whatever. You guys ever heard of those guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Little Windex, those guys.
Yeah.
They got their own sound.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like it's trippy and it's pretty fucking good. You know what I mean? You got your own sound. It's fucking dope.
Even got like indie bands and shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Like, there's a dope indie scene too.
Straight.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. What the fuck?
Yeah. Shout out Too Much of Anything, Late Night Takeaway.
Ooh.
You guys are beasts.
Hey, shout out No More.
Shout out No More.
Shout out No More.
I don't know if
Credit,
I this shit.
Yeah. No,
you guys
are like
these guys
have to show love.
These guys do some good shit.
Yeah.
No, are these guys local?
Yeah.
Did you guys go to like are there like artist meetups and shit like that?
Not really. I mean, like you accumulate those over time.
Mm-hmm.
Like just as you keep going, you just meet more and more and more and more artists.
Yeah.
And it's so dope. You like there's a different world than the one that exists. Like you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you'll just connect with the right people all the time.
Yeah. And it's I guess like one big difference with Vancouver scene is that there's just less people versus like Toronto, right?
That's true.
So like if you meet one person, it's like damn you know this person. Like it's like all connected in a way.
Oh, that's true.
That's so true.
That's a web, bro. Like,
Yeah.
It's like whoa.
It's like oh shit, you're working with these guys. Like I just met them. Like whatever.
That just makes you realize how small the city is.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking trip. Like earlier outside, we were just thinking like, holy shit, who would have ever thought in 2020 we'd be outside of a studio about to do a podcast together? Me, Adam, Mark, JR over here. We got Ash over here. Like these are different generations here, boys. Like this is a fucking trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is fucking trippy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, like
we're in this
the more I focus on it, that's fucked.
Yeah.
We're all from the same area, doing our own respective things, and we just ended up in the same room again.
Yeah.
You know, that's so fucking
It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's like
It's only a matter of time.
that just makes the what do you call it? The creative this whole creative world out here in Vancouver seem more smaller. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, dude, like I said, I've only been doing this shit for like 20, just under a month, and like, bro, I'm like meeting so many people that know the same people I know. Like, it's trippy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
How do you decide your podcast guests?
How do I decide my podcast guests?
Yeah.
There's not even any money in here.
Yeah.
Energy.
Energy.
Yeah.
That's sick as fuck.
I like if I feel an energy off you, you know, and like I know it's like it's just gonna click, and it's gonna be smooth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna be natural. Then let's kick it. You know what I mean?
Hi guys.
Like my podcast, I wouldn't say like similar to Abdul. We're just like we're just like interviewing like random people. I don't even call it an interview. You know what I mean? We're just fucking talking shit. You know what I mean?
That's so true, man. Like
that's like
it's natural though.
Yeah,
I like it.
Like I that's how I kind of like choose my guests. If I feel like we could just sit here, like kick back, put my seat up right here, and talk a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Naturally, without have to be like, all right, so let me run through my questions here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then, yeah, I guess so. I guess you could call it that energy. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah,
that's how you feel other artists.
Yeah.
Though, it's just like if I vibe with you, we might even collaborate.
Yeah.
Or It's super cool, bro.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna just like you probably do this with like working with like people. I'm not just gonna bring you on, you know, just to ask you a bunch of bullshit. You know, hopefully you get a bunch of views because you got X amount of followers. You know, if you're just a regular person and you got some shit to say, let's put the fucking voice on you, boy.
Yeah.
Or girl.
Fucking Michael.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Everybody's got a voice. You know, I feel like everybody's got potential in doing something, like anything, you know what I mean? You, for instance, bro, you went to school, you did, I don't know what the fuck, you did sciences?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed you were in music, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, like, when Sylvester told me that you did beats, I was like, the fuck? I swear I seen him in You're like, what the fuck? Because you're so quiet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like,
No.
Yeah.
Yo, MdKnight is quiet though.
MdKnight is
Like-
quiet.
Like he'll like legit say whatever just needs to be said,
Yeah.
and then just like, yeah, now I'm observing, watching. Like he's cool as fuck at that, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to pick at his brain.
Yeah.
What are you really thinking about? So what keeps you at night?
Huh?
No, actually, what keeps you at night? Up at night? Like, do beats ever like drive you insane? Where you
Yeah.
do you like hear beats in your head?
Yeah. It's
Drive
like
you insane.
yeah. I don't know. Nowadays I'm trying to like
Meditate.
that too. I'm trying to make like I don't know. I'm forcing myself to like make different shit.
Yeah.
Like or like
Get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. Exactly. It's,
Unorthodox ways of making beats.
yeah. Look. So like instead of making like the usual trap stuff, which is fun.
Yeah.
Like, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Love to make trap shit. I fucked around and like tried to make a boom bap beat for once. You know what I mean?
What's boom bap beat?
So like
Boom bap beat. Did I say that right? Boom bap beat.
yeah, boom bap.
Yo, that sounds like yeah. No.
It's just a different style. So it's like 90s types hip hop beats where
Like
you're like
Nas.
actually playing the pads and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, like Nas.
Nas.
Oh yeah.
Jay
Okay.
Dilla. Jay
Yeah.
Dilla.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
just a different style.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to like switch it up a little bit. But yeah, like it's fun though, man. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You ever have this guy just freestyle over the beats and shit?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throwing a beat right now, bro.
Oh, yo, what the fuck?
Could you
don't
do
have
it?
to, you don't have to, you don't
I'm pretty that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like poorly, like I can freestyle poorly, but like you're gonna get the best I can do. You know?
Yeah.
Yo, if I do, he does though.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, is it happening now?
Let's
No, fuck it. Let's keep talking.
let's keep talking for a bit, you know? Yeah, but the longer we talk, you know what I mean? The longer like the anxiety is gonna build up. She's
Shit, we're gonna rap after this.
Oh shit, no. Should we do it now? Nah, just kidding,
No,
boys.
fuck it.
No, we can do it in a bit. We'll do it in a bit. We'll have a few drinks, you know what I mean? I don't know. Do you guys drink? I don't know. I feel like all
I
rappers
do.
drink.
I decided not to drink today.
Yeah,
Well,
he
like,
actually was.
I think
No,
there's,
I'm down, I'm down.
I think there's
It's
beer.
my last day.
I think there's
Oh,
beers
yeah,
on
sure.
top. Do you live that rapper lifestyle at all?
Somewhat, bro. Like, substances are like a huge thing.
Oh, okay. I was
You know
gonna
what I
go to substances, but yeah, we can talk about substances.
Yeah. Like, fuck, bro. Like, dude, I was up for like a video shoot, and it was like 18 hours, and I understand why people do drugs in like the entertainment industry. It's like fucked, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it was like I it was a choice of mine to be up, right?
Yeah.
Like, but like still like it's just dragging on crazy long. And
Yeah.
that video might like I don't know.
18 hours?
Yeah, bro, 18 hours.
So you guys were just doing the whole fucking same scene probably for hours and hours.
No, the shoot
It
took
was,
like
like-
maybe like 6 hours, but like continuous, right? Like
Yeah,
I
it was just moving
up
A
all day.
from A to B, and then like setting up there, and then doing a bunch of shots, and then going somewhere else doing a bunch of shots. So it was just a long day.
You guys finished it? You guys got it done?
Yeah.
Which music video is this one? Is it coming out? Or do we gotta wait?
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Unfortunately,
Management, man! Just kidding.
Yo, shout out my management, actually.
Straight up. How does it feel? Yo, man, it was so trip. So, like, what's up with this management? Like, what, like, you, like, I kind of got a little shook here. I was like, okay, what's it, like, fuck, like, am I not allowed to, like, ask certain questions? Like, is there, like, certain boundaries that I gotta stay within? You know what I mean? Like, so what is that about, like, the whole artist, like, because that's completely new to me. I didn't know, like, I've heard this from other people, like, you know, artists have to have management there, this and that, yada, yada, yada. What's up
Yeah.
with that? Like,
I think like in entertainment in general, like
Yeah.
it's an industry you can very easily get taken advantage of, right? Like,
Yeah.
and you definitely want to protect against that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, someone with a little bit more know-how,
Yeah.
knows the right people in the city, like just knows how to move a little bit more correctly, so you can focus on like just straight up the art.
Yeah.
And like everything that goes into it, like, hey, yo, this is like probably not the right tweet to send, bro. Like that's a real thing that like ends people's normal careers.
Yeah.
Right? Like to be a rapper, people have to like genuinely fuck with what you say.
Yeah.
That's like literally what you do.
Yeah.
So if you say the wrong thing,
you're fucked.
You can end it there.
Yeah.
Right? And then just generally like management is, of course, bro. Like,
yeah, I guess. Yeah. Straight up. I never considered
some artists can be like their own manager though. I'm not taking that away from anybody. I'm not.
Is that something I should like look into?
Oh yeah, you're a star, bro.
No, like no, I'm like no, like for real. It's like something down the road, like with just
probably maybe
right?
like that. Yeah.
Fuck, that's a trip.
Yeah.
But
do you think Joe Rogan has a manager?
I think so, man. I think so.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably.
He's higher up.
Yeah. Right.
Can afford it.
Yeah. Exactly. Right.
So they're like, you should probably not get Alex Jones for the third episode. They're like,
wait, who's Alex Jones?
It's like the Infowars guy. Like he super big personality. Alien.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was interdimensional beings.
I need to get somebody like that on the show. Do you guys?
Oh, yo, straight up.
Do you guys believe in aliens?
I do believe
Fuck
in
yeah.
aliens, bro.
Yeah.
Aliens are
Yeah.
wild.
Do you think they make good music?
Probably.
Oh,
They probably
fucking go crazy.
probably go.
Yo, imagine
I'm
if we
alive.
just had more limbs, bro. Like, think about how many fucking guitars you could play, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
straight up.
right? Like,
Yeah.
damn, bro.
Fuck, wild music, or they have some fucking trippy ass sound, right?
Yeah.
You know. No, you guys actually genuinely believe in aliens? Because I believe in aliens.
No,
Yeah.
genuine. Like, I
100%.
feel like the universe is
100%.
much too big to
Yeah.
not contain like any life
Yeah.
other than us.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
There has to be like, even if it's just bacteria, dog. Like, all right, sick. Life, dope. Let's go.
Yeah, but even if it's bacteria, even if it's that small, they might be doing some crazy shit at that micro level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They you know, they could be making a fucking whole city that we can't even fucking see. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, like
There's
what if it like
beings looking
exists
at
on a
us
different
like that,
scale?
yo.
You know?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because the universe is like like Earth is just one piece of grain on the beach. If you really think about it, on the universe.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Just even in our
I'm
galaxy.
having like an existential crisis in the middle of a podcast. This is hard.
Right?
No, but actually, even in this galaxy, bro, there's life in this galaxy, and we're one of how many galaxies?
How many is that?
Trillions.
Well, what?
Yeah.
That means there's like quadrillions type of fucking music out there, eh? You never know.
Probably.
Probably already.
This
is,
fucking
man.
this fucking podcast turned all trippy all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, I
Aliens and shit.
felt like a weird like right turn and was like,
Fuck
Shit.
it, I'm down.
Speaking of shrooms,
just to clarify, we didn't do shrooms before this.
yeah, we didn't do
Like
shrooms.
we
We
like
do that.
yeah, we're gonna do it after.
Yeah, but anyways, you actually commented on one of my pictures. I was like, holy shit, a fucking rap star just commented. But yeah, like anyways, and like you said, you like I wrote something about microdosing,
Yeah.
and then you said, what the fuck did you say?
I
You
don't
can
remember.
vouch on that. You
It
vouch
was probably like psilocybin.
psilocybin
Yeah,
or whatever. Like,
related. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably like one line of that.
Yeah.
did you
Okay,
find that it
okay.
expanded your like like the way you make music, the way you look at music, the way you look at sound, the way you look at words, like 10 times more?
Whoa. I mean, not really, not like 10 times more.
Maybe I'm exaggerating
Like,
it.
it was just like, it's just changing the perspective again, right? Like it's
Yeah.
like
Switching
super,
the lens real quick.
Stitching the
You know,
real quick, you know, like
Look at it from a different
Would you,
angle.
would you say it's an advantage to doing creative musical things? Would you like that?
Nah.
At the right dose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, of course, at the right dose, yeah.
Yes.
Because I like I did the whole microdose and I just like switched like on and like, okay, let's fucking do this podcast. So I don't know. I thought I'd ask because like maybe you guys have gone through the same like a similar experience. Because bro, I would have never expected I'd do anything creative. It's so trippy. I was just with JR and we're walking in downtown and I'm like, bro, I'm a creative. This is fucking trippy. Right?
What a realization though. Like that's super sick.
It's trippy. Man.
What about
Yeah.
downtown triggered that? You think?
Nothing.
Nothing. It was.
I was just
the
thinking.
moment.
The whole time I was like thinking about this whole podcast, this whole episode today.
Oh, you had this realization today.
I was pumped, man. I was like, fuck. And then,
damn.
What the fuck?
well, I said this to other homeboy, but then I thought about it again today. And then,
It's like, yeah, you crossed the line. I'm like, I'm in this bitch.
yeah, I'm in this bitch.
Yeah.
So, dude, did you guys ever, have that realization? Like, you, for instance, you're like, you were probably, because you probably realized that at a super young age. For you, it was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like more like out of school, like you went back to like what you liked, what made you happy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there must have been some sort of a oh, I'm meant for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was when I was going to near the end, I was like, all right, yeah, let's try this for a little bit. But like, I don't know, it was more so like, I guess I never really there was no one point, I guess.
It wasn't like a let's fucking go. It was
Yeah.
more of a
It was just like,
okay, I like this shit.
yeah, I like this shit. Let me keep doing it. Or I'm getting better. Let me keep doing this shit.
But eventually there must have been
Oh yeah.
a point where you're like, oh, all right, I'm fucking sick at this.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
You know what I mean? Come on, bro. You know you're good.
I mean, I'll hear something. I'll be like, okay, I see the growth. I see, like, I think it's super important to look back on your old shit and just be like, all right, I'm actually getting better. Because like when you're going through it, you don't really notice that you're getting better. Because it's kind of like if you had a brother and you grew up with them, you don't really notice that they're growing.
Yeah.
You know, but it feels like a distant family member. You see them after like 5 years, like, holy shit,
Okay.
your voice deep as fuck. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So like I'll listen to my old shit and be like, all right, cool. Like,
It's more of like a retrospect for you. You kind of
Yeah.
look back and you step back and you're like, oh. So that must have been it. Is when you look back at all your old shit and you see what was there and you're like, fuck, I think I got something here for me. You know?
yeah,
It must have been something like that, right?
yeah, for sure. It was, yeah, like it keeps everything in perspective. It's like,
Mhm.
all right, and I know that I'm not wasting my time because I can actually see,
Yeah.
like the progress, right? But yeah, man.
Are you guys happy every time you guys make music? Does it excite you?
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
for sure, bro.
And that's probably what makes you guys really realize, okay, this is it when you walk into the studio.
yeah,
Because
It's not even just the moment of being in the studio, though. You know,
yeah,
it's the anticipation. It's like, if I've just left the studio, I'm thinking about when I'm getting back in. Like, if you have something like that, that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
If there's a place that you leave that you can't wait to go back to,
Yeah.
a thing that you can't wait to go do again, yeah, bro, that's how it feels.
yeah.
Yeah.
And bro, what you just said there is exactly what I felt. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Dude, I was fucking pumped, man, to do
Oh.
this. I just did an episode with Matt. I just did an episode. Yo, me and homeboy over here were just doing bits yesterday. You know what I mean? And we loved it, bro. We were fucking having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were pumped. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like work. You know what I mean?
yeah.
For you guys, it's not like we get paid for this shit. I'm not getting paid for this shit. Maybe you guys are at that level where you guys are getting paid for it, right? But in the beginning, it's not there. But you got to that sudden realization of holy fuck, this gets me excited. This makes me happy. It's is what keeps us going, right?
Yeah, man.
And that's what real art is, man. You know, real art is looking back and realizing, holy shit, all this shit I just put together is creating happiness. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's
It's beautiful.
What do I want to do consistently? What do I want to do consistently? You can achieve that. I don't care. You figured out life, bro.
Yeah.
You figured it out.
You won.
Yeah. Just align everything else in your life to accommodate doing that.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true, man. That's true. Anyways, boys, we're getting close to the end here. I got one more question before we kick it. So you guys are coming up. Y'all are the hottest fucking rappers. They're stars coming up from the South. You guys feel that momentum, right?
I feel the momentum. Yeah.
You feel the momentum?
I feel
You
the
guys got some feedback coming your way, you know what I mean? People are popping off. Everybody's hyped, you know what I'm saying? So, boys, let's be honest here. How much tail y'all pulling these days?
Hey. No.
Yo,
I've been instructed
you
by
want to know?
I've been instructed by management.
Nah, just kidding. I'm not
Too many
kidding.
East Fan shawties.
Too many East Fan shawties. It's overwhelming the amount of pussy these guys are pulling.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. Do I got pause there? Is that the limit? All right. That's it. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me, man. I really appreciate you guys' time. I know you guys would probably be in the studio, whipping up some heat, right? Saturday night. What else is there to do?
Yeah.
But
Sure.
I appreciate mushies. I feel that. Yeah. But I appreciate you guys' time, man.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on another episode of Diggin Deep. I am your host, Arnie Vic, and we out. Peace.
Go listen to M3.
Yeah, M3. Oh wait, hold up. Are we still recording? You know what? Yo, shout out. Yo, M3 is now on Spotify. I don't know. You guys probably have some music videos coming out. Yo, you know what? I'll let you guys pop your shit off, yo.
Hey, fuck. Okay. Braveheart, M3. Go listen to it. Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud. It's everywhere. We got more content coming on the way, and hey, we're coming for the fucking South, baby.
Yo, South fans, stand up! South! How do you do this shit? Let's pull it up real quick, yo. S-Crew. Alright.
M3, though.
Alright. Now we out. Peace.
Peace.